everyone, it is Toby here, back for another video, and in today's video, I've got a really exciting one for you guys. This is a video that has been requested in the comments of my training like Kyriakos Grizzly video. I asked you guys in those comments, who should I train like next? A couple guys said Eric Bugenhagen, so I did that video. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out in the cards. But now, the next most commented person to do was Ronnie Coleman.
Heavyweight! Yeah, buddy! Lightweight! Lightweight! Lightweight, baby!
Which is going to be a challenge, and I'll tell you exactly why in just a second. So, as you guys may or may not know, if this is the first time to my channel, I am primarily a strongman by the way I trade. By my trade, it's I'm a strongman, that's what I do. I lift heavy things and I don't lift them for very many reps. I pull cars, I do all those sorts of things. And I don't train like a bodybuilder, so for me, training like Ronnie Coleman today is going to be a challenge. It's going to be an eye opener, and I am going to be sore, I can tell you that now. I haven't trained like a bodybuilder in a long time, if ever. So I've done one workout with a friend once, where I did Chris Hemsworth's arm workout, and that left me sore for so long. So training like Ronnie Coleman today is going to be a big challenge. And I've seen his program. It is like 3 days worth of exercise in one. So usually I do like a movement a day and then some accessories for that movement. So usually I do a deadlift day and do accessories for that movement, a pressing day, do accessories for that movement, that sort of thing. But Ronnie Coleman's program that I've found online, he's got 3 like sections to it, each with 4 exercises. I'll put it on screen now for you guys. You can see today we're going to be doing his Monday workout. It is not a Monday, it's a Sunday right now, but it doesn't matter what day of the week. We're going to be doing his back, biceps and shoulder workout. So yeah, I did shoulders yesterday. In fact, you would have seen that under the last video on my channel. I did my log pressing workout, that was yesterday. So my shoulders are a little bit sore, but I'm sure they'll be all right for this. But yeah, so we're going to be starting off with the back section, doing deadlifts, all that jazz. And then biceps, which I don't train biceps specifically ever. I'm a strong man, you don't really need that strong biceps. You don't need massive biceps. And all the bicep training you do get as a strong man just happens with the other movements and with the lifting of things. So yeah, I haven't done any like curls or anything in a long time. And then we're going to do some shoulders as well on the end, which should be a challenge. But yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this video because there's so many exercises. I think what we're going to do, we're going to do like 1 set of each exercise on camera, then talk about it, and then at the end of each section, each back section, shoulders, biceps, give a bit of thoughts. So yeah, it could be an interesting video, and then at the end, of course, I'll wrap up how the training went, how sore I am, and yeah. So you've seen the program on screen now, you see what we're going to start with. Let's jump into the back section of the workout. So the first exercise for Ronnie Coleman's back day part of the workout, it is deadlifts. And of course, being a strongman, deadlifts I am incredibly familiar with. So it says 4 sets of deadlifts for 6 to 12 reps. So I know what my like 6 rep max is on deadlifts. It's about probably 200, 210 kilo around there. But I've got to do it for 4 sets of 6 to 12. So I don't know what weight would be good for that. I want to challenge myself, but also I want to save myself for the rest of the workout. So I think what I'll do is I'll work up to 180, 400 pounds. Pretty nice number. I think 400 pounds is pretty good. Because if I remember correctly, there's the video of Ronnie Coleman deadlifting. Is it 800 pounds for a couple reps? So maybe let's do half of that. 400 seems like a good number. See if we can get 4 sets of 6. First set, do more than 6. Second, third, try and get like around about 6 if I can. Could be quite tough. And then after that, we're moving on to barbell rows. But first off, let's do some deadlifts. I'll post probably the best set as a video now. But yeah, let's do it. Come on. 180. 400 pounds. Okay, that was my last set of the deadlifts I've just shown you. It was 4 sets of between 6 and 12, and I said I'll do 180 kilos. I did 1 set of 12, 1 set of 10, and the last 2 sets were of 8. Yeah, and I decided to show you my last set because I decided to do probably the world's worst Ronnie Coleman impression afterwards and shout lightweight baby, but it didn't sound anything like he would. But yeah, very, very happy, to be honest. That is actually probably the most volume on deadlifts I've ever done with such a heavy weight. So really good to see that pretty much every rep is the same. And even after 3 sets, I can still do a 4th set of 8 with this weight. Very, very happy with that. My deadlift is looking really strong, even if I am at a lighter body weight than I usually am. But yeah, very happy with that. They were touch and go, so bouncing them a little bit. But that's just me copying what Ronnie does. He doesn't do any dead stop. Well, he probably did some dead stop, but the famous videos he's doing touch and go, so that's what I did. But yeah, next thing we're moving on to, barbell rows, so bent over rows. Very good choice to move on to. I actually said in my last back day, it's a brilliant idea to do bent over rows straight after deadlifts because you don't even have to unload all of the bar, just unload it a bit. So we'll drop the weight down, similar thing, couple sets of 10 to 12. Yeah, I'll probably show you my last set or whichever set's the most entertaining, then we'll move on. Right, so they're a killer after deadlifts. Not quite sure what sort of weight to do them or anything like that. And you see I stumbled there. My lats are actually on fire after those deadlifts followed by those rows. That was my 2nd set, so I got 1 more. First set I did do 12, 2nd set I did 10 there. Try and get 10 again. Overall good, very good. So just finish off those bent over rows. Did it too with a bit of a lighter weight, as you saw, 70 kg. Usually would do them up at about 90 to 100 kg. Really not like really cheat them because I'm a strong man, I move heavy weights explosively, that sort of thing. But for bodybuilding, you want to be more slow and controlled. So I did 70 kilos, nice and controlled there. Did, yeah, 1 set of 12, 1 set of 10, and 1 set of 11, which was my last one. I had a bit of a, I don't know, it's a bit, probably because I stumbled on my 2nd set, which you just saw. That means I didn't get more, but feeling good. My lats and my back is just roasted. Like, I can't believe I've got 2 more back exercises to do and then 2 more body parts to work because my back is feeling it. It's really feeling it, especially whereabouts my lats connect to like my lower back. That sort of area is absolutely roasted. But now we're moving on to T-bar rows. Now I'm assuming from what I've seen that Ronnie does it on like a normal setup with just a normal handle. I've got my multi-grip handle, which you should have seen a review on. If you haven't, it's in the cards. And yeah, I'm just gonna do the narrowest grip. Again, 3 sets of 10 to 12. Don't know what weight. Usually I do with this is like a triple grip with about 30 kilos for 3 sets of 30. So I'll probably up the weight maybe to about 50 kilos, that sort of area, 40, 50. And try and do 3 sets, 10 to 12, nice and controlled. Yeah, once again, show you 1 set. We've got a lot of exercises to cover this video, so I'm only showing you the 1 set, but trust me, I'm doing them all and they're killing me. They're absolutely killing me. So 2nd to last back set, let's do it. Okay, this is my first set of these. We got 50 kilo loaded up. Let's see how it feels. Might have to lower the weight, might have to higher it. Let's see. Just about managed to squeeze out 3 sets of 10 with 50 kilos on the T-bar row. I noticed in that set I filmed that my stance was quite high up and not really bent over that well. So I adjusted myself for the other 2 sets and yeah, it was tough, very tough. But yeah, I wanted to keep that first set even though the form's not great because I spoke a little bit to camera. So yeah, oh, my back has never been this roasted. What I'm going to do is once the back portion of this workout is over, I'm going to take a photo of my back and put it on screen at the end of the back portion, so you can see the guy, like how pumped it is or whatever. May even do a video segment, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it is feeling pumped, I can tell you that. My back has never really felt this way before. Just this amount of volume. Usually I do one heavy for low volume, one sort of medium for speed, and then a couple volume accessories, but never three big volume stuff in a row. And we got a fourth on the way now. So we got single arm dumbbell rows to finish off the back portion of the workout. Let's jump straight into them. Okay, so dumbbell rows, single arm, it says 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. I'm assuming that's reps per arm. So I've got myself a 25, 26 kilo dumbbell here. Usually I do croc rows, which are, we use a strap and proper cheat them. I do them with a 50 kilo dumbbell for a load of like 10, 12 reps on each arm. But I'm gonna do them strict, slow, like a bodybuilder would, with this 26.5 one. So yeah, let's jump in and do it. My lats are burning. They are really, really burning. My back cannot take much more. That's a light weight for me tomorrow. Usually I row a lot more than that, but oh my goodness, my lats are not used to this volume. Okay, well I've got 2 more sets of that to do, and then we'll show you either a photo or a video of me posing my back as best I can to end off the back section. Then we'll move into the shoulders. I said shoulders, I meant biceps. Biceps an expert. Anyway, here's that video of me posing my back. First time I've actually done it like on camera instead of just cropping and getting a photo. So let me know how you like it. Bit of love handle fat, but I'm a strong man, it doesn't matter. It's looking pretty good. It's very wide. It's the widest I've probably seen my back, so the pump's really working. But anyway, on to shoulders. No, biceps. Biceps is biceps now. So moving on to the bicep portion of the workout, this is where I'm going to be most lost and most out of my comfort zone, because I haven't trained my biceps specifically in probably about a year. So yeah, we got loads of fun exercises that I haven't done in a long time. And we're starting off with barbell curls. So yeah, barbell curls, you know, just curling with a barbell. I have no idea what weight to do whatsoever, but it's the similar sort of thing. Couple sets of 10 to 12 reps, you know, seems to be the very bodybuildery type set and rep range. So which makes sense, obviously. So we're gonna get the barbell, gonna try and find a weight, gonna do some curls. Okay, so after trying it, I have come up with 30 kilos as my barbell curl, and I know what you're saying, that's not very much. I can curl more than that at home. I know. I don't train biceps specifically. My biceps are definitely my weakest in terms of body part, but it's fine. We're here to learn, we're here to bicep. I've already done 3 sets of 12, the program said 4 sets of 12. So this is the final set of 12, and we're going to get 12 whether it's going to kill me or not. My biceps hurt, and it's the first set, the first exercise of biceps. So let's do it. Right, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, come on, 8, 9, 10, 11, gotta cheat it, 12. Oh. Yeah, biceps aren't my thing. Whew. I don't know what the next bicep exercise is, but when I know, I'll catch you back with that. The next exercise is seated alternating dumbbell curls for 12 reps. So I'm assuming again 12 reps per arm. Again, not a clue what weight to do on these. It's probably going to be quite light compared to you guys, but you know what? We're going to work out what weight it's going to be, and then I'll join you for a set, and we'll move on to the next one after that. But my biceps are already really sore after those barbell curls, so we're just going to see how it goes. It might be, we might get to the end of biceps and not really be able to do what we set out to do, but anyway, let's get alternating while seated with the dumbbell curls. Okay, so we got dumbbells, about 16.5 kilos. Hopefully should be pretty good weight. We're gonna curl them, 12 reps on each arm, alternating. If this is too heavy, you won't be seeing this, and I'll be doing a different weight. So let's get it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, that's 12 on each arm, but oh my goodness. Ah! Whew. I can see why Ronnie Coleman got to the size he did. Jeez, I'm dying. Like, my back is still sore from the back portion, and now my biceps are getting sore, so I don't know which part of my body wants to be sore more. Right. The next thing we're doing is, I believe, preacher curls, which is why I waited to record this video here in the garage, because we've got a preacher curl in the garage. Ow. Let's do preacher curls. So, preacher curl, 3 sets of 12 reps. My arms are hurting. I've just done, the other 2 sets of the dumbbells. My biceps hurt, but are pumped. They're good. I'm going to give them a measure at the end of this bicep workout, see how big they are, how big my arms are in general. It's going to be tough to measure on my own. Usually I have like someone to help me, but you know what? It'll do. But yeah, preacher curls next. Need to work out again what weight to do on these. I haven't done these in a long time. But it's going to be lighter than I think, probably because my arms are already about to fall off. This workout's going on for ages as well. So yeah, preacher curl time. Okay, got 40 kilo loaded up. Done 2 sets of 12 already. Seems to be a pretty good weight on this. The range of motion on this preacher curl isn't very good because it's just a cheap part of like a bench one, but it'll do. So yeah, just one more set of 12 now, and then we can move on to the final bicep exercise. So yeah, 12 of these, if we can. Might have to stop at 10, but we'll get 12, we'll get 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that 12 one was quite close enough because I leaned forward, but man, my biceps. Whew. Okay, the last bicep exercise is cable curls. Obviously I'm in a home gym, I do not have a cable set up, but what I do have is resistance bands. So we're going to do banded curls for the last one. I'm going to choose a couple different bands, see which one is the most appropriate for the number of reps, and then yeah, we'll finish off the biceps with some lovely band curls. So got the heaviest resistance band I could find, and if I stand with like a wider stance, it shortens it even more, so it becomes sort of the perfect resistance for me. My biceps are absolutely dying. I've done the first couple sets of these, it's the final set, and yeah, we're just going to do them. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What I noticed with the bands, it doesn't really look like a struggle, but that's because the bottom half of the movement's not a struggle, but the top of the movement's so much of a struggle that it really does contract. And with the state my biceps are in now, it's nuts. It's really ridiculous. So yeah, I'm going to run and grab a tape measure, and then I will be back and measure my arms for you. Like we did the lat spread for the back, let's measure the arms and see how big they are. Okay, so we've got a tape measure. See how many inches my arms are. I don't know how accurate this will be, but we'll see. So, we've got that one there, we can hold that. Bring that all the way around. Alright, let's get it tight and then flex. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. It is literally just about 16 inches, which for me, that's good. When my arms are cold, sorry, I'm walking out of frame there. When my arms are cold, they're usually about 15 and a half. So 16 with a pump is good, especially when I haven't pumped the triceps at all. Literally just a bicep pump, that's very, very good, especially as I've lost some body fat as well. So very happy with the arm portion. My arms are really sore now though. But finally, let's move on to the shoulder portion of the workout. So first up is military press. Very used to this one, do this all the time on my overhead days, as you saw in the last video. Yeah, we're doing 4 sets of 12, again 4 sets of 10 to 12. Yeah, just strict military press, 40 kilos loaded up, what I usually do. But I did do this yesterday, so there's a chance my shoulders could be fatigued. Also, this is coming to the end of the workout, so I'm tired. But let's give it a good go, let's try it, let's do it. Woo. Okay, shoulders feeling okay. That was the first set though, I did 12. Yeah, a couple more sets now and then move on to the next and I believe final exercise of the workout. Okay, they're now done. My shoulders, man, they are absolutely roasted. As you can see, got another gnarly shoulder pump, but got one more exercise now of the workout. We're coming up to 2 hours of straight bodybuilding workout like Ronnie Coleman. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely fried. But the final one, and it's a killer. It is a superset of seated dumbbell press into front dumbbell press, which I've never done before. I've never tried front dumbbell press, so this could be interesting. No idea what weight to do. So we're just gonna probably stick with the 16 kilo dumbbells that I've got in front of me from the curls, see if they're doable, and if they're not, drop the weight. But yeah, 4 sets of 12 on each exercise, so we'll do that and then we'll straight away do that for 12 on each. And yeah, I'm gonna do them now, see what the weight's like, and then I'll film me doing my last set, and then we'll do an outro. Okay, superset time, let's go. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, front dumbbell press. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, never done front dumbbell press before. That's heavy. Right, we've done 3. Let's see if we can finish it off. Okay, no, that'll do. Oh, right, I'll probably need to drop the weight for them, but I'll just do the other 2 sets. Okay, that superset I underestimated. I've been beaten. Okay, well, there we go. Shoulder portion is now done, and I'm just in full upper body agony right now. Thank you guys so much for watching me train like Ronnie Coleman. This has been an absolutely eye-opening session. I've never trained like a bodybuilder for a full session, and it is a different kind of difficult than Strongman. Strongman is about exhausting your body, pushing the heaviest weights in a short amount of time, and you get a lot more instant fatigue, instant energy loss, whereas bodybuilding is a lot more of a slow burning thing. And I can tell you now I'm a lot sorer after bodybuilding this workout. I'm a lot sorer than I usually am than Strongman, but with Strongman I get a lot more exhausted quickly. So Strongman drains me, whereas I've still got quite a bit of energy here with this bodybuilding stuff. But yeah, training like Ronnie Coleman's been special. Obviously he's a huge bodybuilder, huge inspiration to a lot of people who do bodybuilding. And as a strongman who never gets to try this sort of workout, it has been eye-opening. And not going to switch to a bodybuilder now. Do like my strongman, but yeah, it's been interesting to try and train like an athlete outside of bodybuilding. Now outside of strongman and outside of more strength, but in more hypertrophy. And I can tell you it's different. It's very different. I'm very sore. And I can tell I'm going to be sore in the morning. It's going to be a different type of sore than I am from strongman. So yeah. Anyway, if you like the video, please leave a like down below. It really helps to boost the channel. And yeah, if you made it this far, it's been a longer video, so sorry about that, but it was a long workout. I didn't want to chop it up into multiple videos. So yeah, if you like the video, please leave a like and comment down below who else I should train like in the future, and any other videos you may want to see. Yeah, if you have made it this far into the video and you haven't even considered clicking subscribe, I don't know what's wrong with you, to be honest, because this has been a fun video, hasn't it? I've been enjoying it. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see any general training sessions, what I do for my strongman training, any other videos, a lot of reviews, that sort of thing, remember to check the ones that I put up in the cards, and also just check out my channel and subscribe. I don't post all that often, once a week, maybe twice a week, so I won't clutter up your sub box with loads of unnecessary videos. So yeah, just please help me out, smaller channel, as I said. But yeah, comment down below if you enjoyed, what you enjoyed about it. And now YouTube removed the dislike button, you may as well comment what you disliked as well, so I know what to change into the future. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very sore. I'm going to go have a deep hot bath, chill out, and yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video.